Well, finally, I can actually do a video on when gyms are actually opening. If you want to know what day the gyms are actually opening, stay tuned. Hello people, and welcome to Jon Sheppard Fitness. If you've just watched that other video, well done. Here's another video, and I hope you enjoy this one too. You will do, because the last video it's a bit of bad news. So if you haven't watched that, go and watch it. But if you have watched this and you're watching this one now, this is all good news. And of course, if you haven't heard and you live in a cave, gyms are opening up on the 25th of July. Obviously, I'm happy. I'm not as happy as I was when I heard they might open on my birthday on the 20th of July. So I've got to wait another 5 days. But you know what? It's the same week. Don't know why they're opening up on a Saturday though. It's a bit weird because gyms are usually quiet on a Saturday. Maybe that's why they're doing it, because they're really out of the pub. Yeah, but gyms are opening back up on Saturday the 25th of July. But I need to tell you a few more things about what is happening with gyms. I'm going to show you a video as well, because you might not actually want to go back to a gym with some of the things I actually know what's happening, you know, procedures, guidelines, blah blah blah, boring stuff. Because if you spent a lot of money on a home gym like me, the whole £100, you might love working out at home and you might not want to even go and bother cleaning everything. But I'm gonna show you a video now. I'm at the gym group, a commercial gym, because it's easy for me and it's cheap. But this is the video they released.
Hello, I'm Richard Darwin, CEO of the Gym Group, and I'd like to welcome you to The Gym, Northampton. We put this video together to show you all the measures to keep our teams and our members safe. That's all from me now. I'll now leave you with my team.
Hi there, so welcome back to the gym. As you see, things are a little bit different around here. For your safety, we just want to make sure there's just one person in the lobby at any one time. So if you do see someone else in there, just wait outside, and then as soon as it's free, make your way in.
So one of the first things you're going to see when you walk through the door is our Safe With Us commitment, which clearly outlines our cleanliness, hygiene and social distancing protocols. We have member messaging all over the gym, highlighting our measures and requesting support from members to help us maintain a clean and hygienic environment. And safe social distancing. Members can listen out for in-gym announcements too, reminding them of all the measures we have in place. Above all, we want everyone to remember that we'll #GymItTogether. The next thing you'll notice is our new one-way system to get into the gym. So we now have a designated portal as our entrance portal and a designated exit portal. The great news is we now have a new contactless entry. All you need to do is download the Gym Group app, hit on the QR code reader, scan it as you see it at the door, and it will allow you access to the gym. If for whatever reason the door doesn't open, that does mean that we've reached our capacity. So we do ask that you check out the gym business tracker on the Gym Group app before you come to the gym. As you enter the gym, get ready, set, sanitise at our hand sanitizer station. Make sure you use it as you enter and also before you leave. And whilst working out, wash your hands regularly with soap and water.
We have adopted a new Keep It Clean regime and have a laser focus on cleaning and sanitisation. You may see some of our staff wearing PPE kit when they're cleaning around you.
Hello there.
And we're asking all of our members to use the cleaning equipment that is provided. Do your bit, clean your kit.
We are maintaining social distancing systems for FitQuest, Yanga, for vending machines and water fountain.
Kit has been relocated, safely distanced or decommissioned. We have also put in place partition screens in the cardio area. If we have any members waiting to use the kit, they will need to follow the social distancing protocol.
Correct.
like swap over exactly the same hand.
We've marked out areas for our independent and one-to-one personal training sessions in our functional zone. Don't be surprised to see our personal trainers wearing masks, as this will be compulsory to complete their sessions. When we're ready to do so, we will run classes with reduced numbers, following strict #closeenough social distancing guidelines.
Our digital screens will show all the key COVID-19 measures we have implemented across the gym and latest government guidelines.
We're asking members to recognise if the change room is too busy and to wait outside until there's more space available. We're also asking our members to do their very best to maintain a safe distance from each other while using the showers, lockers, toilets, sinks and benches. It may feel a little awkward, but we're doing this for the greater good. We're still encouraging members to continue to wash their hands thoroughly on every visit using soap.
We're providing each gym with a COVID-19 battle box. It will contain everything each gym team needs to manage their gym safely in a COVID-19 world, including personal protective equipment, cleaning equipment, and an infrared thermometer to take the temperatures of employees should they start to show symptoms.
Well, there you go. That video, you can see how much gyms have changed. And this, you got to remember, this is one of the major gyms in the UK and probably other places. This Pure Gym, Fitness First, if that's around, DW's, David Lloyd gyms, the big commercial gyms which have a lot of gyms around the country. They are all doing this sort of procedure, all different in different ways, but majority is very similar. And some of the stuff they are doing is absolutely great. I always thought doing a phone thing, a scan, should be done straight away anyway, because I am absolutely rubbish at remembering my number. I always have to get my phone out to type it in, and doing that is quicker. You know, we're in the 21st century and we scan, use chip and pin. Why couldn't we do that ages ago? So that's a great idea, and that should stay no matter what. Things are spaced out, not much different than it was before, because obviously I was at the gym just before it closed, and my gym spaced out everything anyway. Classes won't be at my gym, which I'm not really bothered about because I don't do the classes. Other gyms are doing classes, but with only a certain amount of people and spaces between them in a little box. All gyms, I think, are either dividing treadmills and exercise machines with a screen, or taking out one of the machines. So it would be like a treadmill, no treadmill, treadmill, and obviously that's a good idea. One thing I haven't heard about is the free weights, because that's the most interesting part of a gym, of course, and about handling the weights. You know, there's more to picking up a weight than just picking it up and putting it back and cleaning it. If you, well, you should know, the handles have grooves in them for the grip, and we all know, especially deadlifts, you get calluses on your finger, on your hands, and skin peels off. When we didn't care about this virus and it wasn't around, we didn't care. We didn't think about other people's skin is touching our skin, you know. We didn't care. We thought we was immortal. We think we can go to the gym, sweat on benches, go to the next one, do whatever, and you're not going to get ill. Well, now we're a bit more cautious about touching things and that, but there's nothing said about actual holding weights, you know, because are they going to clean the dumbbells inside with a scrubbing brush or something after every single person has used them? Because skin will come off your hand on them dumbbells, on them bars, on some people. Obviously some people have got more delicate skin than others, and also foam instruments. A lot of equipment does have like foam where it's sort of waterproof but not 100% waterproof. Like if you're a really sweaty person, it could absorb into that foam, which I don't know. I'm not saying you're gonna go and lick the foam or nothing, but you know, it's one of them where you're like, well, do you really want to touch something where somebody else's hands have been? You know, me personally, I'm going to be using rubber gloves. Going to get my nice pink marigolds out and go training with a marigold mask, and so I'll be all right. But the other thing about the gyms is some gyms are going to have booking in systems. My gym is not. It didn't say anything about booking in. It's got that chip, that pin thing, and basically it'll come up with an X if it's too many people. You've also got an app where it tells you how many people are in there if it's up to capacity, which is great because that means if it's full, I don't have to waste time going there. The only trouble is I go after work, and if it's full when I'm after work, do I really want to stand around? You know, other thing is, what about people who work 9 to 5? Of course, the longer this goes on, more people will be going to work. How are they going to deal with people who are working 9 to 5 and the peak time of that really busy time between like 4 and 7 o'clock where it's always busy in gyms? How are they going to manage that with people who are working? You know, people who are on furlough, still people in offices are not working. They should be asking them really to work in the day, you know, go to the gym if they want to go to the gym, because people who are still working and finishing at 4 or 5, that's the only time they can actually get into the gym. So that needs to be sorted out some way, you know, because if you've just finished work at 4 or 5 and you've only got that time to work out in, you might miss out going to the gym because it's always filled up with people who could have gone to the gym in the day because they're not doing anything. It needs to be sorted out. It needs to be a bit of a, like, think about people. It's like when I'm classed as a key worker, maybe key workers, nurses, doctors, they get priority to actually choose when they want to work, you know, and tell people I have to come in at this time, these are my times of work, I will come into the gym between these times. So they will always get priority no matter what. That would be an awesome idea. I think that should be sorted straight away. But otherwise, pretty much common sense, you know, just clean everything, be clean. They're going to clean everything. They've got vacuums, sanitizing machines, everything like that. So it's going to be weird at the start. There's two things I'm worried about. One is, are these gyms now going to be ultra picky about everything? You know, obviously I don't know if I can film in there, which should be one thing, you know, placing my camera on stuff. I don't know, I don't think, and that's one thing I'm not worried about because I'm there mainly to train. But for content, for workouts, could I actually film? Some gyms are probably less lenient than others, but I'm worried about like commercial gyms, particularly because they work for a company. They're going to be like proper, prim and proper, and going to be like, you're not allowed to do this, you're not allowed to do this, you're not allowed to grunt. Because when I did my 200 kg deadlift, obviously you got to make some noise. I got moaned at because I made some noise, and that's the only thing about commercial gyms. They don't let you do anything. People who are serious about lifting weights and lifting heavy weights, commercial gyms are not for you. There's a new gym opening up sometime this year, so I'm waiting for it to open up. So hopefully it'll open up soon, and then I'll be going there. But until then, my gym is quite good for what it's got, and I'll stick at that. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. The only other problem I've got is small gyms. Small gyms are going to struggle. There is a rule where there is a certain amount of space per person. I think it's 10 meters per person. So where I am, my place there, is, I would say, about 10 meters. Right? It's not that big to a commercial gym, which is good for commercial gyms because they have a lot of space. But there is a lot of like basement gyms, old school gyms, where they cram a lot of good equipment in so they can get the big professional bodybuilders in, you know, the serious plate clangers in, and I don't know how they're going to get many people in with the space. They will either have to take out a lot of the equipment, or they will have to not let many people in. That's the only way I can see. For instance, I know a gym that's got 3 benches and they're very close together. They are literally probably, you can see me on camera, they are probably that much away from each other. So, and that's it. And the bench and the dumbbells are about 2 feet in front of the bench. So, on all fairness, they probably will only have to have either one bench one side and the other bench the other side, and I don't know how they're going to do it. I suppose it's totally up to them. I suppose there's going to be some law where they got to get the person to come in and check it's safe. And also dumbbells, I don't know how dumbbells are going to work, because usually you can go to the dumbbells, pick them up, and then work out, put them back, do whatever. Now you have to have your own area. So if you're on that bench, you've got tape around the bench, you have to stay in that area. So if you want to go and get some dumbbells, you might have to go into somebody else's area to get them dumbbells. And also, a lot of places only will have one set of dumbbells. So then you'll be borrowing them. I don't know how it's going to work. Obviously, people will be cleaning them, but we'll just have to see. Anyway, let me know on your thoughts about this. Are you happy the gyms are opening up? Are you looking forward to them? Or are you like sort of like nervous about it? Are you thinking the whole gym experience is going to be like sort of wrecked for a while until we all are sort of like eased up about the virus and we don't hear about it hardly, and no one's getting affected anymore? Because at the moment I'm like really 50% on this. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it. It's going to be weird. I'm going to try a few gyms to see what it's like, see what like a commercial gym is like compared to like a owned, you know, like a private owned gym. So I'm going to do a few videos just to see what it's like, see how the atmosphere is, because that's one thing about gyms, is the atmosphere. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. So stay tuned. Obviously, I'll let you know more info if I can actually film in a gym or not. I might even have to do some sneaky cameraing and get a little camera put into my clothing and then do some workouts, like undercover workouts, so I can film in there. I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you next time.